Tennessee Valley across the table brings locals, often strangers with different views, together to have a conversation, not to debate issues, but to learn who we are as people. I'm Will Davis, and this series is inspired by StoryCorps and produced and edited by my honors students at the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. This episode is by Marissa Lott.
Here's Norman Inch, retired First Sergeant for the U.S. Army, and his sister-in-law, Charlie Reed, discussing how modern sensitivity impacts politics, the military, and society.
Let me ask you this. With you saying that the military is what helped instill conservative values in you, I know that over the years you have become, slowly ready to leave the military, retire, not go to war anymore. Do you see some of the shaping that they did of you for those conservative values changing now that you have a different sort of perspective of the military?
So for me, my perspective of the military never changed. And what it was that set me on my course outward of the military, if you would say, is for the longest time, the military was the trendsetter for America. Now the military is starting to follow civilian society, and it will diminish our readiness and the stability of our fighting forces against other countries in the future, because now we need to be politically correct for the civilian world, whereas we used to spearhead it our way. And that's why individuals were hard when I came up, and now it's a lot softer.
Yeah, I remember reporting on some of those changes in the military as a reporter for Stars and Stripes, so it's definitely something I understand. I can't say I agree or disagree, right? But you and I do talk about sometimes our differing, again, values on empathy and sort of serving other people, like the sort of wussification of the military, the wussification of society. And I always sort of debate that as like, maybe some people do need to have it soft. Maybe those aren't the people who go and fight wars. Sure. That's a different breed. But I just find it so interesting that we talk about that over and over.
Over and over. There's nothing wrong with having feelings. It's just not for the military. The military's job is to go to war and destroy things. What is that saying? Hard times create hard men create good times create soft men create hard times.
Interesting. I don't think I've heard
And it's a vicious cycle.
Mm-hmm. I'm not for babying people, but I kind of do embrace society's evolution into recognizing that there aren't just hard and soft people, right? That you can be a tough as nails, Silver Star winning soldier and still have feelings.
That was Charlie Reed and Norman Inch, and I am Marissa Lott, an honors student studying psychology at the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. I produced this piece with help from my classmates and Will Davis at the UTC PodLab.